why is there an aisle in the middle of the classroom? And they said, it's so that way we can welcome the devil, Lucifer. And I asked them, what are you talking about? And then there was a tent in front of the aisle, and they said, if you get the mark from him, you can get food, water, shelter, everything you need. But if you do not get the mark, then you can go inside the tent, but you don't get anything. And when we went in, it was like a bathroom, and there was this little box, but it looked like a stamp, and there was a sticky note, and it said, you are going to pass the third seal of God. But when I got out, everything was destroyed, and I couldn't find you guys. The class was torn apart. I just see you guys in the pile together.
This is the book of Joel 2, verse 28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. Your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the whole free leg men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth out of sincerity. All right, I'm coming at you with a quick video. You know, it's been floating around, you know, so I do want to make a video about it, right? Because this major prophecy is coming down the line, right? And we see it clear as day. You know, so I just want to dive in a couple of precepts, you know, just going to the topic, man, going to the video, right? So, you know, this young man, he had what kind of word can you say? A tough lifelike dream, you know, because this is going to be lifelike real soon, right? Scripture tell you, for the vision yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. You know, we're going to grab that. But, he has had a vision about, being inside one of these FEMA camps. And to the point where, you have to bow down. You have to bow down to Esau Edom, right? That's that Lucifer, that light bearer, right? You know, and what, it was cast inside of a prison. If you didn't want to, if you don't want to take it, you had to go back inside of a room, right? Because, when inside those concentration camps, he's going to try you, you know, to where you give in, you know, to the point, you can have some folks getting beheaded. All right, so I'm going to dive inside a couple of precepts, Lord willing, is edifying. And to the point, this is the book of Revelation, right? Revelation meaning to reveal the veil, right? So like, it says, Revelation 2:10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Right? Who that devil? Esau Edom, right? The adversary against the Most High, not no man upon the ground with horns on his head. It says, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, right? Through that martial law, when they start rounding folks up, you know, it's time for that great hour of temptation, you know, that's going to come upon the whole world. It says that ye may be tried. So like I start from the top. For none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Right? Tried by what? Receiving that charagma. You know? Want to be a part of society, right? And when you're being tried, that means you're being made hard, right? You're trying to endure. You know, so because we're finna come to a time where it's gonna be, like we said, the hour of temptation. You know, you're finna be tempted to go against Yahweh Shemel Sham, right? By receiving that charagma that goes under your skin. Right. And this young man, he had a dream, you know, to where you couldn't pretty much get what you wanted, this food, the shelter, unless you took it. And that's what we've been prophesying about for years, man. Starting off with the head apostles. You know? But it says, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, right? A period of time. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And that's what we must do as well, right? Because we about to be tried, but gold is tried as well, right? And once it's done, it's beautiful, right? And that's what we want, to be pure in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? Standing bold for the name, right? So if it come down to we get beheaded, so be it. We just being a high testimony. We be the first one to rise up first, But let me play back some of the video. It says, and I will give thee a crown of life as well. It's like the last bit of that scripture. So I will give thee a crown of life, right? Because you'll be exalted. Yahweh Shem Yahushua will give you that honor again, So
I saw this aisle and I asked them, well, why is there an aisle in the middle of the classroom? And they said, it's so that way we can welcome the devil Lucifer. And I asked them, what are you talking about? And then there was a tent in front of the aisle, and they said, if you get the mark from him, you can get food, water, shelter, everything you need. But if you do not get the mark, then you can go inside the tent, but you don't get anything.
Right, and so, hey, look, he's going to be tempted to receive what? I'm going to go to it. If you get the mark, you can do what? You can get the food, you can get the shelter, right? He's prophesying about what's finna come hit the scene, right? Revelation 13, verse 16. And he calls of all, right? This is going to be a worldwide event. He calls of all, both small and great, right? From the highest paid person to the lowest person, you know what I'm saying? From the richest to the poorest, going to be a worldwide thing, right? It says rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. It says, and that mark is a charagma, right? Means an incision, right? You got to be branded. That's what they want to do. Esau wants to brand everyone to where he has eyes on every single person. All right. It says, and that no man, right? It's the point 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the mark. Well, we'll not cut the video, right? But it says, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, right? You won't be able to buy, sell, or trade unless you're willing to give into temptation, right? So, and like he said in the video, he's seen that they was casted out as, as shit because they died, But just go to show you that, this hour of temptation is coming, man. I'm gonna grab a couple more precepts. The book of Proverbs 22 and verse 3. It says a prudent man, right? A prudent man. What's it prudent? To be prudent? Wise, right? How can you be wise? The book of Proverbs 1 and 5, right? It tells you, here you go. Proverbs 1 and 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning. That's how you become prudent through Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel, right? He's counseling to us, right? And the simple counsel is, don't take that charagma, right? That's inside the law, right? Just to grab that, to go back into that, I don't go too far into too many precepts without finishing my other one. But, just want to grab that. This is Leviticus 19 and 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you, right? Because that's gonna be an incision, which we shouldn't take, and you won't be able to repent from taking that mark, right? And we're gonna grab that counsel for receiving, the mark, right? So back to Proverbs 22. No, Proverbs 1 and 5, since I jumped from that one. Yeah. Not finished it. Yeah, I'll go back to Proverbs 22 and 3. But yeah, a wise man shall attain a prudent man shall attain to wise counsel, right? We're gonna hold on to that wise counsel, right? Hey, we come into a dark time, right? But Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave us his Bible, right, which is the light. Ooh, gotta grab that. But he gave us this light, right? So we're able to maneuver. right? Because we're going to be inside situations, but at the same time, we're going to have maneuver inside that situation, right? It's the book of Psalms. It's to prove the point. It's the book of Psalms 119. Is it 105? I think so. I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, Kahala Yahweh Shah, right? Psalms 119, verse 105. It says, "Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path." So just to prove the point, hey, we come into a time of, it's darkness now, but we come into a time where it's going to be straight lawlessness. You know what I'm saying? Cannibalism, death rate's going to be sky high. The hour of temptation going on. It's going to be real dark out here, man. But it says, "Thy word is a lamp unto my feet," right? So it's like if you inside your room and you call lights off, cover up all the blinds, it's pitch black, right? You can't see. But if you have that light, you can maneuver yourself to the door or to that light to flip the switch on, But it said, "And a light unto my path," right? It's just to prove the point, This right here is gonna be our wise counsel inside the days of tribulations, right? So back to the book of Proverbs 22:3. It says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself." All right, how do we hide ourselves? Through Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, which is this Bible, man. Right? I gotta grab two precepts, just to put in on that, But it says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself." Right? We see what's coming down the pipeline: martial law, the charagma. It had videos and actual articles talking about the stage is set for it. So let me Salaki. Oh, that's what I was trying to grab. I think it's Revelation 18:10. Right. So the book of Revelation. Proverbs 18:10. "The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe." Right? We call it on those names, right? And he also, he's in the volume of the book. Right? So it says, "The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe." Right? Also in the book of Psalms 91, man. Right? We're going to be up under the wings of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, especially inside these dark times, man. We got to count like the three holy men. We finna go through it, but Yahweh Shah is going to be right there with us, man. So we going to be straight. It's just the point. These times are coming, right? And we want to be prepared spiritually. Right, so in the book of Proverbs 22:3, to finish it on up, I have another precept to go to. "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself." It's like, "But the simple pass on and are punished." Right? The simple gonna pass. Matter of fact, that's what the scripture I had in mind. Isaiah 33:6. We always bring that out, man, because that's gonna be the key, right? In the times of tribulation, we won't fold, because why? We have this right here. Isaiah 33:6. "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure." Right? That wisdom and knowledge is going to be what keep you grounded, rooted, right? If you went inside the concentration camps and they try to present to you that Quran, well, they're going to present it to you. They're going to present you that Quran. What you going to do? You're going to turn it away. Every time they come to you, you can keep turning it away. Why? Because you got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. You got the wisdom and knowledge. You're rooted. You got the wise counsel, right? We rather die. We rather fear the one that can destroy the body and soul than the one that can just destroy the body. So back in the book of Proverbs 22:3. I want to speak on something else. It says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself." Right? We fast and we pray and we girding up ourselves in the spirit. It says, "But the simple pass on and are punished," right? Because according to the Bible, right, 2/3 are going to die. Why? Because they lack discernment, right? While the prophets was out here prophesying, giving out the gospel, giving out the edification, right? Our people forsook it. So therefore, they got to die, And we'll just see them on the other side, right? This is Zechariah 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein, right? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is finna, man, tear up America, man. It has already been a lot of killings now, and it's only March, right? And things haven't even heat up yet, man. It haven't even got hot yet. You know, that's when them demons really get the full-fledged raging, you know. What it says, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, right? And that's 2/3 is more than 1/3, you know. So we finna see a lot of the godly dying, especially our folks. You know, you got the heathens and all the other folks, they're gonna be dying, but you're gonna have a lot of Israel dying, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you know. All right, but back out of that, go to the book of Habakkuk, and I'm gonna go to the part description when he talked about in the book of Revelation 14 about the consequence. That's the word, consequence, about receiving that mark. You know, and this right here, it's the book of Habakkuk. It's like the book of Habakkuk 2. Excuse me, and start at verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what shall I answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, answered me and said, Write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it, right? And what are we talking about now? That charagma, making it plain, breaking it down. Like I said, like the scriptures say, make it plain upon tables. So we breaking it down a bit from bit. You know, we go into the Hebrew and the Greek because, hey, it's layers to it, man. There's layers to these scriptures. So you have to go back, you know what I'm saying, and break it down, hey, to the point. It's like, all right, it's inevitable, you know. So when you break it down, hey, the charagma goes into it goes into charagma, you know, karax and grapho, man, right? A stamp, you know, you got the syringe, right? You also got the data, you know. That's clear as day what the charagma is, right? We can go to that mark in the blue letter, man, right? So it says, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that reader. And that's what we're doing right now. We know it's the truth. So guess what we're doing? We're trying to sharpen ourselves up in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because we know, hey, that vision gonna come. And we're seeing how things are playing out right now, right? That's why you tell you to measure the times. Right, verse 3 to point, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, right? So these things are going to come to pass, right? You're going to be to the point, society's going to collapse. They're going to have troops govern neighborhoods, you know, especially these so-called 15-minute cities. You know, all these major cities are going to be on heavy lockdown, man. So, right, this is going to be the new way of living. If you don't have this on charagma, you're going to be cast inside a concentration camp to get your charagma, you know. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, right? Meaning it's going to be made mandatory and go into effect. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And that's what us men of the Lord be doing. You know, we waiting for it day in and day out, you know. And we see it, man. That's why you tell you, hey, rejoice ye heavens. Because Esau, he finna come down with it, man. I gotta grab that. It says, because it will surely come, it will not tarry, right? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not a man that he shall lie, right? The book of Revelation 12, verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, right? Like I just said, you know, we rejoicing because we see it. You know, even though it's you know, feel as if it's dragging, hey, we see it. That's the beauty of it, because hey, a lot of people don't even see this vision finna come to pass. A lot of people don't even believe inside this vision, this prophecy, right? And like the elder brother from GMS on the go was saying, hey, a lot of these false camps got answers to say. They got answers, you know. They gotta speak on this, man, when this come to pass, man. Right, but it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Right, because hey, we out, and ultimately we see our kingdom right at the soon as this one fall, we being raised right back up. We're being raised up. You know, it says, "Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil," right? That deceiver, that adversary against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Who's that today? Hey, who's ruler? Esau, Edom, right? So it says, "For the devils come down to you having great wrath, because he know that he have but a short time," right? And we know through the prophecies, Esau know that he got a short time to rule now. That's why he's pushing so many things together. You have all of these types of chaos things going on. You got chemical spills, all these train derailments. You have all of these warehouses, so-called, being burnt down. Esau, he was coming down with great wrath, right? When he coming out of that martial law, hey, he's not finna be playing, man. It's like those FEMA camps. Hey, he really wants the elect to bow down. He's trying to get rid of them, but Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna intervene, and we ain't got to worry about that. But it said, "For the devils come down unto you having great wrath, because he have but a short time." Right, so hey, he know at a appointed time he got to push the button for the rest of all of the dominoes to fall, man. Right, so and I want to bring out this last precept about the consequence of receiving that karagma, which we are telling you to do not take. Right, do not take this karagma, man. He will bait you up, but don't let that man fool you. Hey, what he say on Friday after next? Don't let that man get you. Damn, how he said. He was just saying, it was a little joke, from the movie Friday After Next. Like, don't let that man get you shot out here, Day-Day. We Craig and Day-Day. Right, but this is the book of Revelation 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, "If any man worship the beast," right, and his image, right, anybody bow down to Esau, Edom, and wants to follow after his new system, right? And what's the major thing about his new system? It's receiving that karagma, right? The mark in his forehead or in his hand, right? Verse 10, it says, "The same shall drink." Matter of fact, and I want to speak what it says, "He that try to save his life shall lose it," right? And a lot of folks are going to lose their life on this side because why? They don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua on them, right? While the doors of mercy was open, hey, they forsook it, man. Right, so when they see it's a so-called way out by taking this mark, they're gonna take it, right? Thinking they're gonna be able to eat, right? Hey, as soon as they take it, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua have to the point they may die from a bell, or they may die from trying to take it. You feel me? Like it can be. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you can't even measure what he can do. But it's going to show you that hey, you put the God of this world over Yahweh Shem Yahushua, so therefore you got to suffer for that. Right. Verse 10, it says, "The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." So that's another one, right? You have the nuclear missiles, right? The ICBM nuclear missiles, right? The intercontinental ballistic missiles, right? So you're going to have all of those missiles shooting from all these other different nations over to America, right? That's going to be that great lake of fire, right? So it says and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, right? So Yahweh shot and the angels, right, gonna be on the scene, right, helping those still getting those missiles over here hitting their targets, man. Right, I know how in the world they be like, bullets ain't got no name on it, but hey, these missiles got names on it, man, and they gonna hit their target. Right, so hey, with that being said, Lord willing, it's edifying. I'm gonna give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the hopeful like men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth for our sincerity. So next time I say Shalom.